Sorry for the tech issues, guys. Don't expect any maps today because everything's fucked and we hate each other and ourselves and just fuck everything. Hold on, let me get them. Welcome everyone to TableStory Ascendance, episode 11. Somebody say Dix real quick so your mic works.
Dix.
Cool, that works. Good.
Is that what made my mic work? You say
exactly
Dix so your mic works?
That's exactly what it is.
It's the keyword. It's the activate word. Dix. Dix 2 3.
All right.
I have already reprogrammed my activate.
Let's throw this on. Hopefully that works. Oh, blessed. Blessed. Okay. Mom, I got it working. Sorry, guys, everyone listening. We had a couple troubles getting everything online because computers are terrible, man. They're actually the worst. They're the fucking worst.
Hey, man, better than last week. At least we're here, though, you know?
Yeah, that is true, yeah. I'll take a win on that regard.
I mean, you're going to have to really fuck this up to make this worse than last week. So,
yeah, it's really easy. There was no episode last week.
There was no episode last week.
Still might end up being better.
Yeah. I want to apologize in advance for anything Randall does.
Oh, God.
It's been 2 weeks.
Oh, no.
Get a lot of pent-up stuff, you know? I don't know.
Oh, dear God. I'm scared. I'm actually worried.
Oh, don't worry about it. As long as your name isn't, was it Marcus? Marcus. Evil, Tilstead. Yeah. Marcus, yeah. Those are my notes for all 3 hours roll.
Northern Blacksmith hates Gotho. Fora set Blacksmith house on fire.
30 seconds later, set that house on fire.
Yeah, right? All right. Chat, tell us how the audio is. If anyone's... Jesse's a ghost? Oh, actually, you are a little transparent. Let me fix you real quick.
Are we live?
Oh, I didn't know we were live.
We are live.
You guys didn't know we were live?
Yeah, we're live.
Glad I didn't say anything terrible.
Yeah, like you always do as soon as we're, you know, not live.
Behind closed doors.
Like
Goodness me!
As,
like you normally do.
Sorry.
Nikki comes in with like an entire feast. Like, hey, can you eat? Like, no. Hold on. How do I fucking whoops. Oh God. I actually thought your guys' green screens are terrible today for some reason. I actually have no idea why.
Dude, I'm sorry. Mine is here. Wait.
Yours is terrible. No, don't fuck with it. It took me like
Does that make it better or worse?
You just finally got it fixed.
It took me like 10 minutes to get it right. I don't know why Jesse's isn't. You're like a ghost for some reason today, dude. It's crazy.
I'm looking on your stream and
it's just.
Oh, wow.
It's insane. Like, how do you?
I haven't adjusted my lighting at all or anything. It's all exactly the same.
OBS Studio. Why are you like this?
It's those pizza stains, man. It's that pizza grease up there in the corner.
Okay, pay no attention to the stains on my green screen.
Why are you like this?
In the industry, we call those cigarette burns.
What is? Oh, is that what that is up there? I was like, what the?
It's a Fight Club quote. It's
whatever. We're just gonna go with that. Just hope that doesn't.
Number one rule.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's actually the first 3 rules. I mean, I never got past rules.
Now that y'all have called my attention to it, I'm looking to see how I'm going to move that spot off camera.
You're fine. Okay.
I have to adjust the whole thing.
That
was
Elspeth.
What?
You're playing with it again.
No, I'm not.
You're really because your green screen's like changing.
Jay, I'm going to go ahead and blame you.
Yeah, no.
This sounds like a Jay problem.
Did you just mess with the camera? You just messed with your camera, didn't you?
Okay, wait. Does it happen when I do this? Wait.
Yeah, it happens when you do. Actually, that's good. Leave it right there. Don't ever change that. Do not ever change anything. You're
Don't
perfect.
move your face.
You're perfect. You're a star. You're a sun over a meadowy field. Okay.
But everything's on my other monitor now.
Oh God.
Don't move your eyes.
Okay. All right. We're good. Apparently the audio levels are good. How did you guys not know we were live?
I
didn't
knew.
say anything.
I always.
I knew we were live, as in like the pre-show sense, but.
You usually
are like, hey guys, I'm Brotatoe.
Normally you start with the hello guys, welcome to week 79 of Ascendance.
Did I not do that?
No, you were like
talking.
You waited.
I did that.
Thumbs up, and then you said,
Yeah.
"Okay, guys, sorry about the technical difficulties."
Yeah.
I thought you were talking to us.
No.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
like everything's fucked. We're all fucked.
Chat.
This is fucked. And
Chat.
you just kept going on.
Help
about
me
that.
here,
It
chat.
was like-
Help me. Because I literally was like,
Don't
hey
you
guys,
give them
welcome
that
to
break.
episode 11 of TableStory Ascendance, where Jay
We're
forgets to
fucked,
tweet out the
you know,
show as
we're
well.
like, yeah.
No, you didn't say that unless your mic was like still muted on your end.
No, I definitely did.
First things I heard were sorry about the technical difficulties, guys.
I definitely did.
That's how you led into it. You definitely led into it talking about tech issues.
I thought you were telling us.
Jay, I don't mean to be that guy. I don't mean to be that guy, but already this is worse than last week. This is.
See, I told you. I fucking
My
told
yogurt's warm, dude.
Oh my god, yeah.
Ooh, that's no good.
You should have gotten ice cream. That's what I told you. If you got ice cream, it would have been better. You're on your own. You're only mumbling while you were changing your title. Whatever. Anyways, okay. So, it's been 2 weeks. Where did we leave off?
We left off burning down the building for no reason because we could have totally walked up to the front gate and asked to see Fora's mom. And instead, we decided.
We could have crawled. Okay, we could have snuck the halfling through the ship pipe. All right.
I literally.
I'm still convinced exists. I'm still convinced that this castle has to have a drainage pipe of some sort. It doesn't matter, and I will be crawling through this.
Oh yeah.
Pipe.
Hashtag. How was it? Hashtag shit pipe. Is that what it was?
I think it was hashtag shit pipe.
You're still drunk, are you
Hashtag
not?
shit pipe, yeah.
You're still drunk.
Yes, I believe Fora and I are both a little drunk.
You guys are.
I'm definitely a little drunk.
Yeah, you guys are both drunk. I think Fora's smashed.
Yes, Fora's really smashed.
And she's never ridden a horse. We found that out last week. It's a true story.
Okay.
Fora has never ridden a horse.
See, somebody said I did episode 11. It's episode 11. Okay, so let's throw some music in here as we.
Oh, thank God.
As we. I'm sorry. Don't you like the ambience? I actually left this ambience on my stream for 2 days without noticing because I left Roll20 open. It was like Planet Coaster. I was like, why is there a wolf howling? Like, what is?
This is amazing. Planet Coaster. They really stepped it up.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do like an overall recap as 3 adventurers stepped onto the continent of Virhin, Gotho, Fora, and one that is now lost to us, Jody. They came over with the 9th Army under the rule and orders of Emperor Tanizin. And 2 of you, not 3 anymore, were told to help reconquer the 9 free cities of Virhin, as they were under siege by terrible beasts, beings, evil men, and creatures. But as you sieged the first city, there were none. You took over the city of, was it Glyn? It was Glyn. And moved on to the 2nd Greyhome, where we first started our campaign. You were sent in, found that all was not amiss, everything was fine, and slowly, soon after, realized that the campaign you had been sent on was a campaign to conquer and take over the city under the rule of Emperor Tanizin. You guys made new allies, new friends, lost Jody Monet outside of Menengother, just above a troll's cave to his own, I want to say stupidity. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can keep opening this wound.
Yeah,
we got salt.
we will. We will.
We got salt and open wounds, and lemon juice, and paper cuts. It's great.
As you guys realized, the hand, a group of assassins, were hunting you and were trying at their hardest, basically, to take you out in any city that you had entered. You made your way up to Minath, a wonderful city on the northwest coast of Virhin.
Beautiful city, wonderful city.
Bought a pipe, visited the docks, got sent out on a quest to find the 3 tomes of Ascendance in order to bring them back to a construct that is being built and ascend that construct. You set out to the Temple of Ogma, just south in the Grey Peak, acquired the tome, made a little trip through the Zundabilk Highlands, where you are now in Tilstead, due to a letter that you received a couple of weeks ago from Fora's mother, saying that she was loving the city. It was fantastic. Fora, you thinking she was dead for 20 years, perhaps? It was about 20 years? For a long time.
How old is Fora?
Fora is, she's 4. Hence,
right, yeah.
Fora. No, that was great. All right. Sorry.
Gonna need you to stop.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. But in Infernal, on the side of the letter was a warning to you, Fora, saying, I am not safe. You can find me in the city of Tilstead, and to find Tomath, that she is trapped by the city, and Tomath will help you. You 3 arrived in Tilstead just a day before. You, Randall, were given a quest by your deity, Yondala, to go in, find an evil man named Marcus, and to kill him, retrieve his sword, and walk by her side. You, Gotho, you have a shadowy spirit living inside of you telling you to go home, and now that you've found home with her inside of you, being visibly changed, you also now have a bear pelt over you that you bought in Tilstead. Kind of crazy to wrap all this up into one thing. And we now find you really baggy pants. And we now find the three of you separated, two of you preparing to assault, quote-unquote, the castle in Tilstead that you, Gotho, just moments ago had heard a blood-curdling scream from, as you saw a man that you had met and another woman be taken into the castle upon ceremony. You, Fora, providing them a distraction, lit a house on fire, and just as you had lit it on fire and it went ablaze after catching fat, the fire catching the fat on the side of the building, 4 guards had run around the corner and immediately said, "Halt!" And we had ended the session there. As we started again, you, Randall, and you, Gotho, you two start to see like a plume of smoke off, I'd say like 20 minutes east of you, as you're staring up at the castle walls. You can see the guard kind of does a look over, and then immediately, like, his eye catches. You can't really hear him shout something, but he runs over to the other side, and you can hear mustering of forces, kind of the of multiple sets of boots as the doors kick open, and 2 battalions walk out and start marching down the street.
And when you say the doors kick open, this is the inner
front, the front inner keep.
The inner keep of the castle that we're trying to get inside of. We're within the main city itself.
Yeah, you guys are right now. You're on like a kind of like a lone outsider street, if I'm not mistaken, just kind of huddling next to houses with the keep just grand and just massive in front of you. You're on the far west side, near the corner of it. And you see them, like, you can see them, I'd say they're about 50 feet away. They kick open the door, and they start to march through, one before the other. There's a long-ish pause of about a minute, and then the second one goes through, and the doors are brought closed by 6 men. You guys both note 6 men.
Now, did I hear you right? You said the fire was how far away?
Fire's about 20 minutes to your east.
Okay.
And Fora, as you, again, you said you were drawing your thumb across the side of the building, the fire sparking, again, catching the fat, it grows ablaze. You don't take any fire damage, but you can feel the immense amount of heat as you're still walking, and 4 guards roll around the corner, and one immediately, "Halt!" What do you do?
Yes?
That's right, you're drunk. I totally forgot. I forgot you were drunk. That's right. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Can we have a quick, real quick, can I get a perception roll to see if, from where we are, can we hear them yell halt, the guards?
I'm sorry.
Yes?
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah, you roll me a perception check really quick. And they come like rushing up and then, "What the fuck?" and they you two, bind her. And just immediately runs, the man that's like yelling at you is now running to the front of the building, banging on the door as 2 guards, they begin to walk up, and they grab both your shoulders. Are you?
I'm afraid you've been mistaken. Did you not see the man with the torch go around the corner?
Roll me a deception check.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Come on!
Get that deception.
Oh, fucking
Okay.
fuck.
Hold on.
All those rolls.
Wow. Okay. You're actually, give me 3 seconds here as I fix this on stream. You're actually lucky that he rolled an 8. As he, oh man, where? But there's also a second man.
Corner. He was dragging the torch on the door and screaming about.
They both rolled less than 9.
Okay. You stay here, and he points to the 4th one. Geralt, don't let her leave. And they run around the southern end of the of the fucking the house. You just luckiest fucker ever. I swear to God. Anyways, that aside, you stand there with the lone guard. He's like leaning up against you're in I'd say the alley is about like 5 feet wide. You're like very cramped together. The building blazing in front of you, and he, should probably leave the alley before you get burnt.
Yes. Is it okay if I go join my friends? I'm not sure why. What happened? You just came running at me. I was very scared.
No. He had an Indian said he said you would, but he'd seen you, so come to the front. We'll speak with Indian. And he kind of like grabs you by the arm, not like firmly, but well enough to drag you, and just begins to push you. If you're resisting, let me know. You, Mittens, you don't hear them yell halt, but you do hear shouting and kind of panicking from that side of the city.
And where's he taking me?
He's taking you back, like you're being led back out onto the road. Also where the first man that had yelled halt.
And that's closer or further away from Gotho and Randall?
This is on the street that's leading up towards the castle, so you'd be a little bit closer.
Okay. She just takes his arm, and just elbow and elbow, I guess. However.
Okay.
He said, "Oh, okay. Well, I haven't done this in a while. Pardon me.
Yes.
I'm a little sloppy."
You minx.
Yes. Please be quiet. Yes. And just kind of takes you out. You can see like the doors burst open now, and the man that has been now referred to as Indian, just is leading this family out. You can see like 2 children running out, crying, smoke in their eyes, coughing. Their father has another smaller child in his arms as they're like barreling out through the door. You can hear one of them like scream, "Mama, Mama!" And then like the guard immediately runs back inside. What are you two doing?
Okay, so
With my
as soon as I see the fire, she did her job. We go inside.
That's the signal. Get me on the roof.
Okay.
Don't think we need to do it that way. Instead of just grabbing him and chucking him.
Can't you? You can literally jump high enough to set me on the wall, right? Didn't we figure this out?
Yeah. If we're sticking strictly by the player's handbook, I can just jump up and like put you on the roof because
You can just like plant me on the wall.
I don't know if Jay's using custom rules, but
No, it would
I'm
still
gonna grab
require an acrobatics check. You just have advantage.
Oh,
That's how we've done it. Any of those crazy moves is an acrobatics check with advantage or athletics.
Alright.
You choose.
You call it crazy moves. I call it naturally
No,
gifted.
I call them fucking crazy moves. What's up? I can jump 15 feet in one turn. No big deal.
Carrying
He's not jumping. No. I'm only
so what are you
jumping
doing?
I'm only jumping like 7 feet. The rest of it is my own height.
What
I'm
is
gonna
this?
I'm gonna roll athletics to just like jump straight up
Okay.
and like, put him within reach of the roof.
Yeah, and you do have your perk that is, what is it? You have a 10-foot jumping.
Oh my god.
No. How does that work again? Because that's Goliath
not
only,
too-
right?
So the Goliath trait is I don't need a running start.
Okay,
When I jump,
that's
I
exactly,
have
yeah.
like full momentum even from a standstill.
That's what I was looking for. Okay.
Good thing I had advantage.
You know, I thought you said, "Oh my god," because I was asking about the perk, but I see that now.
No,
Yeah, you have
no.
advantage. You're just placing him on the wall?
I'm jumping up and then almost like dunking a basketball, like jumping up and like putting him on the ledge.
Smack! Fucking
Not forcefully.
okay.
Randall takes 12 points of falling damage.
Nah, dude, you take 12 points of dunk damage. Okay.
Dunk damage. Right.
I'd say, yeah, you make it up like definitely enough that you just kind of crouch and jump, and you feel yourself, Randall, you feel yourself immediately up and placed on the top of the wall. Now roll me a acrobatics check to stay on the edge of the wall. As you get 1 foot and putting your second foot down. Your second foot comes forward. You're you're rolled into a tumble on the top of the castle walls here. Roll me a stealth check.
I want to look around, perception. I want to look around, see who's on the top of the wall, how many people can I see on the inside,
Okay.
etc.
Gotho, what are you doing?
As soon as he puts him up there, are the gods all gone?
Okay.
Or guards. I said gods. Are the gods gone?
They're still here.
Yes, they are.
Only Yondala, my friend.
You from where you are right now, like crouching down behind one of the pieces of the gargoyle sticking out, You can see 2 guards currently walking around the eastern side of the castle walls. You can see their torches, and they're doing the peek over. You see a couple of them standing right above the main gate, with crossbows ready, about 4 of them, and they're all just kind of like awestruck as to what's happening in the middle of the city.
Okay, in my immediate surroundings, or is there anyone patrolling my side of the wall, or how close are the closest guards? I guess. Are the closest guards the ones near the gate?
There's none to your immediate left, leading into the back of the castle along the wall. There are, however, 5 guards in the center, kind of lounging around. You see them; they're on kind of high alert. But there's 1 guard in the middle, tied to a post with both arms, and there seems to be another one just flogging him. You can hear now, like as you're up there, you can hear the whoosh, whoosh, and you like hear him cry out in pain every single time. Seems like it's been happening for probably like at least 20 minutes now. There's large gashes across like the front of his chest, split open like inches wide.
He's still alive though. He's still alive.
He still seems to be alive. Like you can hear him screaming every single
there's
time.
5. There's 5 of them down there in the center.
5, yes.
There's 4 up by the main tower looking over, and then there's 2 on the far eastern wall.
Patrolling around.
My side is pretty much dark. The top of the wall is fairly dark.
Yeah.
Okay. I lean over then the edge of the wall, down looking down at Gotho. It's clear. Quickly, come on up.
How will Fora get inside? Gotho has to wait here.
She's smart. She can fend for herself.
Okay.
We must move now, or the time is right.
Jumping again to grab the edge myself.
Okay. Give me your acrobatics or athletics with advantage. Yep. You easily 1 hand. After a moment, you bring your other hand up, climb up fairly easily. If you guys want to stay hidden, roll me stealth checks. Okay.
I believe I had advantage on that. Let me double check.
Why would you have advantage?
I'm naturally stealthy. Hang on.
You're gonna give me a page in the player's handbook.
No, it's my sub race. I'm naturally stealthy. You can never mind. It's not advantage. You can attempt to hide even when you are obscured by only a creature that is at least 1 size larger.
Okay, yes.
Right now, if I was in an open field with just Gotho and I could actually hide behind Gotho.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you can hide behind me right now.
Yeah, anybody can hide behind Gotho.
Yeah, I can just hide behind Gotho right now. So no, I don't have advantage on that though.
You 2 crouching down a little bit again, hiding behind a gargoyle, hiding behind various boxes that like litter the top of the ramparts here. What are you guys doing?
I signal towards the left where the path is pretty much open. The top of the wall is, and it leads around to the back. You said, and there aren't any guards patrolling that area currently.
I'm sorry. What? Come again?
The top of the wall towards our left is clear of guards.
It is clear. Yeah.
I signal Gotho to move that way.
Okay.
And I unsling my shield and have it in my left hand. And you said last time that I had picked up on and been able to figure out how they did their all clear. The guards have an all clear signal.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's they smack together their van braces.
I was able to mimic that.
You were,
if I remember correctly. All right, so I have my shield ready to mimic that, but I'm not doing it right now.
Okay. Yeah, you guys traveling along the ramparts. You can. I'd say like every 30 seconds or so, you hear like a as. This is from like I'd say the courtyard that you're in, like in real life terms, would be like a football field long. It's decked with a couple of tents that are being used as makeshift barracks. It seems to house I'd say like a rather larger army than most cities that you've been in so far, as if it's like its own private militia. Roll me.
As we're traveling along the wall, can you like give us a basic layout of like how the castle is constructed? Like, what does it look like?
Yeah, I'll take you to an empty. It's a literal square. Roll me a history check real quick, Randall. It's a like literal square. This could be the ugliest square possible for you guys, but it's the best I could do for you right now.
That's a rectangle, Jay.
That's listen. Okay.
It's technically a rhombus.
Technically it's a square.
Stop.
So this is your blah blah blah. Again, I'm sorry to everyone watching. We can't do maps today because our capture is fucked up. And you guys got up right there on the bottom left. This is the middle of the square. Gates are here, and the city is out this way.
Where's the main building? Like the main
building is back here, and it's like it's almost larger than the courtyard itself, and it goes vertically, I'd say up this hill.
So basically, the keep is attached to the wall, but the inner wall doesn't encompass the keep, basically.
Yeah.
But it is part of the wall itself.
Correct.
So by moving along the wall, we will reach the keep or the edge of the keep.
Yeah, if you guys are heading north along the wall.
And also, this is a primarily vertical structure. Then it's not a wide castle.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like from you guys when you were coming into the city, you remember that there was a large like rolling hill behind it, and the keep is going up the hill as well.
Like a Mott and Bailey, yeah.
Whatever the fuck that is.
It's literally a castle term. It's.
Okay.
Never mind. Yeah.
I'm not up to date on my castles.
Sorry, yo.
So you guys are heading north along the wall. Nothing crazy. What is your goal inside of this the keep walls right now?
Find a woman with horns.
Yeah, I want to find a guy named Marcus Evil Tilstead. That's
Okay.
I'm gonna kill a man named Marcus and take his sword for yon dollar. Ha! Boom.
Okay.
Gotho's just keeping an eye out for a tiefling. There can't be too many of them.
Okay.
And if there's nothing visible like that in the courtyard, presuming she must be in the keep somewhere.
Okay.
Real quick, can I see if I can? Randall wants to see if he can snap eyes on the guy who's getting flogged. Is there? Do I recognize him? Is there anything that separates him from the others? Is he? Does he have a long, scraggly beard? Is he a prisoner? I want to see if there's any defining characteristics about this guy that sets him.
His name is Marcus.
Throw me a perception check. Also, with your history check, you would know hearing about Tilstead in previous encounters in cities that they've sold out their military for aid previously. That's like one of the main ways that they make their money. So it has a much larger army than just what you've encountered.
You mean like they sell it out, like they're rented out, almost like a mercenary army?
It's like a mercenary army that roams around and helps in
time.
So
so that's why it's so much bigger. Is because we're able to like rent it out.
Yeah, and this is again, you'd know that this is not all there is. So give me your perception check.
Where is this in relation to the castle?
We just invaded the headquarters of the Unsullied. Worst decision ever.
What's up, Fora?
Where is this in relation to the castle? Like, is this still?
The castle is directly behind the keep walls here. It's like a massive inner courtyard where they train and as such. And then the keep is behind
and beat each other.
And beat each other.
And cut off each other's nipples.
Okay, now we're getting too
far. It's a Game of Thrones reference. Sorry, everybody.
Now we're getting too far. Okay, so you guys travel along the
line.
Upper walls. See, you're heading north, and you guys are with the intent of going inside of this castle here, yeah?
Correct.
Okay. So you head along. There's a couple like flashes of a torch. You can see on the other side there are the two guards that were patrolling the eastern part of the wall. They've now reached the north, and they're traveling along the northern part. You can clearly see, like, as the torches grow closer, they're about right there on the map for you. You guys are about right here. You're about to intersect if you come around this corner. What do you guys want to do?
I go ahead.
Places to hide. Just as a heads up.
I place a hand on Gotho's shoulder and I raise up my shield and I, as loudly as I can, make the rapping sound that I'd heard earlier. Try to signal the all clear.
Okay. As you do the, you can hear, like, after a moment, but you still hear as the footsteps continue on.
Towards us.
Towards you.
Okay, but I'm gonna try to hide then.
Okay.
Wherever I am.
Yeah, there's a couple barrels, there's a couple boxes. Gotho, are you hiding as well?
Yes. Are these barrels or boxes large enough for me to?
Yeah, there's a couple of them where, like, they're separated from the wall, so you can sneak in behind and kind of like shimmy behind or hang over the wall, however you choose to hide.
I'm going to quickly just drop off the edge and just hang there Metal Gear Solid style.
Okay. All right. Give me.
I want to try to hide exactly opposite him.
Like hanging off.
No. Like he's hanging off the wall. I want to like the opposite side of the walk.
Yeah,
there's be hanging. Walk between that would mean you would be hanging on the inside of the courtyard.
Yeah.
No,
you're hiding.
I want to look up and see you. I'm gonna hang on this wall.
Did you want to roll your perception check, by the way? You didn't roll it.
To look at that guy in the middle.
Guy, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. While you guys are hiding, so you guys find, like, immediately in front of you there is a set of boxes. You go though, you jump over the wall. Just give me an athletics check to hold onto the wall. You, like, taking a quick glance over as you're hiding behind these boxes. You kind of shimmy yourself in, and you're, like, forced to almost face the courtyard. You can see he's not anybody that you've seen in the city so far. You can see now the severity of his wounds as like one patrol walks through the courtyard. It kind of flashes up his chest, and there's more wounds on the front as if he's been whipped from both sides, and maybe the second person whipping had to leave to go attend to this giant pyre in the middle of the city.
What is that looking like at this point? Is that now like
billowing?
A glow
It's
horizon?
absolutely billowing smoke right now and fire. The man, again, you haven't seen him yet, but you can see a couple of like ragged scraps on his arm and laying on the ground that indicate the sigil of the city's guard, as if he is one of the guards in the city. Was it 16? Yeah, you can hear like as the whip is cracking, like, you hear like a couple of muffled words between the cracks and between the man's whimpers and moans. Something about marching in a misstep, missing his rotation, a small word about like failure will not be tolerated, and then within a couple moments, as you hear of the guards walking by you, both of you roll stealth checks for these new positions, by the way. It's the man faints. 19.
I don't get to keep my 20 from before.
You don't get to keep your 20. Well, I mean, you've got the athletics check to hang on, and you've got your stealth check to so your hands aren't seen.
Yeah, my fingers should be the only
fingers are just like I don't know, man. Those are some big sausages. Who knows?
How long are those sausages, Charlie?
As you hear them walking by, they continue, and you hear them stop, and they just quickly just. Shitty night. Then they continue on.
God damn it, Jay.
Elspeth, you again going back to the scene of the man running out of the burning building, child in hand, two children screaming for their mother. The guard in the time that he's gone in there, he hasn't come out. The building, you can see the parts of the front as they start to collapse in on themselves. You can hear the man just weeping, holding the children closer. One of them still calling for their mother. But the building now in a full-on blaze. The sign on the very top, his chair that he was sitting on previously yelling at Gotho. They fall off the side of the balcony. The sign kind of and just breaks as it hits the ground. And there's like been the battalions that had left the castle earlier. You wouldn't have seen them, but they've now arrived with buckets of water and they're throwing them on the fire. And each time they splash against the fat on the side of the walls, it comes up again and catches on to the next part of the building. Right beside it on both sides. And now, like, multiple families have come out onto the streets. Plenty weeping, children confused, and more guards just arriving by the moment. Man next to you. Well, better hope this wasn't you. Right, let's go to the castle. We're useless here. We'll put you in a cell for the night, and with Hinden's passing, it seems.
Oh,
we'll
please, not the castle. Anywhere but the castle.
Sorry, I'm so sorry, ma'am. It's protocol.
What a shame! I have to go to the castle.
Yes.
Don't throw me in the briar patch.
Do not lament as much as. Right. Okay. And you guys start the slow march up to the castle doors. As you can see, like, more families now coming out onto the side of the streets on both sides of you. Some of them rushing back into their homes, bringing buckets of water, bringing blankets to go and douse the fires. You can hear, as you guys are walking away, the three children just screaming for their mother over and over and over again. You guys, I'd say it takes about 5 minutes, and the panic kind of calms down as you move further and further away from it. The doors to the castle, as you guys reach them, they swing open. You see 6 men, 3 on each side. Swing it open, push it open. You hear this as you guys regain and climb back over the wall. And both of you roll me perception checks.
Fora is meanwhile just talking to this guy. She wants to, just in case she happens to walk by, she wants to,
have either Gotho or Randall, wherever they are, somehow hear her being taken to the castle.
I get to re-roll that perception because I get to re-roll ones.
Okay. Yeah, you see the doors swinging open, and you see like one or two of the guards conversing, and then as the guard, like, they end their conversation, walks forward, Fora in hand, and at the door, you see the guy walk up, and he's leading you through. He's, yes, we need the keys, and call Regis, and we'll deliver her to the brig. And the second one is, 2 tieflings in 1 week. Beauty. Would she fuck up this time? They think she caused the fire.
They think I caused the fire. Can
Yes.
you believe that?
Well, never know with your kind. Fucking tieflings.
Fair
Get it.
enough, I suppose. But I assure you, that's not the way to start a fire. I would have been a lot more careful.
We'll see. And, how's it going out there? Is it calming down? And kind of like opens the door further. One of the guards open it further, and he looks through, and, as you like look over your shoulder now, there's like 3-4 buildings that have caught fire now. You can see like a huge plume of smoke, and another fire is the fat that's lining the walls, and some of the more flammable buildings, they just engulf almost immediately. And
If I may be so bold, sir, your men are putting it out wrong.
oh, how's that?
There is fat lining every building. It's flammable.
Yes.
Don't put water on it. Otherwise, it will only engulf your entire city.
Of course we know that. Would it look like stupid? Go.
No,
Break.
I wasn't hinting that at all. I just thought you ought to know.
Don't want to hear it. You keep talking and I'll flog you. Kind of the other guard just kind of, oh, okay, come. Like, as, roll me a perception
She
check real quick.
Glares at him
Yeah,
as she
you
as she
fucking-
walks by.
Yeah.
Am I rolling perception?
Yeah, you roll me perception.
I do have a +2 to that.
Okay. You're plus. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can hear some like brief words like go. And like 2 of the guards like immediately run out the door down the street from whence you guys came.
Have they never had a fire in the city before that they don't know how to put out a fire?
You don't
In
know.
a city made of nothing but fat, no fires have ever been started.
What's not the whole
my
city's
God,
made
fire!
of fat? Anyways, yeah, and again, you Randall, Gotho, you're still trying to you're watching the guards coming down the southern part of the ramparts here, but you, Randall, you see Fora being led through the courtyard, past the man being flogged. Or you can see this man. You walk directly through the middle. The man holding the whip in his hand. You see it's got like spikes coming off of 4 separate metal entwined rope pieces. They tie into a knot, and then it's multiple knots and more rope and finer like metals kind of wound into it. The sigil of the city kind of wound into it on every single knot. He's just kind of sitting there sipping something and smoking a pipe as the man that was being flogged, you pass by, the like thick pungent odor of like blood and iron doesn't seem to be breathing, and the man puts out his pipe, washes his hand in a bucket, curls up the whip, and kind of walks alongside you guys, silent. What are you guys doing?
At this point, Randall is tapped on Gotho's shoulder and signaled that that's where Fora is. Should we follow?
She was not supposed to be seen.
True. What now? To find her or her mother?
If we find her mother, we have to go back and get her anyway.
They're probably going to the same place.
Is her mother a prisoner?
Only one way to find out, and that's to look in the prisons, my friend.
We can start there. But if we rescue Fora, guards will be mad. We will not be able to find her mother then. Unless you want to kill every guard in the castle.
I would like to, after seeing how some of them behaved. What if
Okay.
we were to get ourselves captured? We would find the dungeons awfully quick.
Humans tried to capture Gotho once before. Gotho does not like it.
Then I will get myself captured. Can you stay hidden in case this doesn't work out and I have to crawl out of a shit pipe?
We should find a way for you to escape before you get captured.
All right. First, I think we should scour the area, make sure we don't get caught by any guards, find where the jail is, find Fora, find Fora's mother, kill this guy named Marcus.
I interrupt him and just put both hands on his shoulder and say, "You try to plan too much. Just go towards prison." and start walking.
Right.
They said they were taking her into the keep.
Through the courtyard, and now, Fora, you've reached the doors where you see 4 guards on either side of each door, and one of them on each side kind of reaches over, pulls open the doors for you, and you guys pass through the threshold.
So they're passing right underneath us right now. Then
I'd say like pretty much. They're it's like on an overhang, so that you can't see where she goes past a certain point. But
we
you
almost
hear
would have heard the doors open
you
and seen them disappear, and just deductive reasoning.
Yeah.
We realize what's going on.
are there any visible entrances to the keep up here where we are, like above ground level, like a window or a ledge or a chimney, a smokestack?
There's on either side where I've drawn those 2 circles there. Again, sorry that everyone can't see the map. There's 2 large spires. On each of them there is a small wooden door, and a small like walkway that leads to both of them. They do seem connected to the castle.
So
They are connected.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a balcony. How high up is it?
It's on the exact same level that you guys are on. It's
Okay, so it's just
leading
a
from
wooden door
yeah.
right into a spiral that looks
Yeah.
like it obviously goes up. All right. And the guards at this point have passed us. They're moving south along the wall, and there's only one pair of guards currently patrolling all 4 walls, right?
That's what you guys can deduct. Yeah, you got 4 guards on top of the ramparts with you. They're all at the southern end above the gate right now. Even the 2 walking or just passing by.
Randall's going to move forward and try the nearest door, the western side, the western tower.
Yeah, it's about 5-10 feet in front of you guys. You guys come out of your hiding spots, not from over the walls, but run up to it really quick. Gothor, are you going with him, or is he just okay? So you guys run up immediately, go and reach for it, and as you jiggle the handle, locked.
Gothor does not know locks.
Well, kick it in.
That will make a lot of noise.
We're gonna be seen if we don't kick it in right now. Come on, go. There's a ton of noise. We're all distracted. Now's our chance.
Okay. All right. Let's hope that the noise in the courtyard is loud enough to cover it.
The massive city fire that's going on will hopefully mask a single door being kicked in.
It's a strength check to just
Oh.
brute kick
Oh,
down
it is.
the door.
It is straight up strength, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. You give it a quick moment where you just kind of gauge it, and boom! As you kick open the door, it like flies off of its hinges, and you can see like it leads into a stairwell. So
just like palm it forward. Just pushes it open.
oh, you palm it forward. Okay. Yeah, it splinters like bursts open into 2 pieces, and one of them like goes flying down the stairwell. You can hear from behind you. Hear, "Oi! Fuck!" And they immediately start to run towards you from the eastern side of the parapets.
Hi-ho, chaps! You go high, I'll go low. And I just dart down like towards the stairwell. I just immediately start running down the stairs.
You're running down. Are you running down with them, Gotho, or
Is there? Okay, so
there is a stairway
I'm
up
facing
and down?
the door, but on the outside, like still out here on the wall, is there any way I can hide around the back side of the spire? Like, can I just walk around the outside while they run in?
Yeah, there's no like pathway around, but there are small like handholds rather that you might be able to climb.
Okay, so rather than go through the door,
You fucker.
I'm just gonna jump around. Well, if they're gonna go in,
You go high, I'll go low. What? And you're like,
Fuck that.
yeah, no, Gotho has better ideas. So yeah, I'm just gonna hide around the outside and just hold on to it while they run past.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check athletics to kind of get there.
God damn it.
Yeah, you make it like a decent time as well as they like start to run. I think you had the higher stealth check, or no, you had the 10. Unfortunately, every guard finds you. I'm kidding.
Every guard in the
Wouldn't that be
world
great?
wants-
Like 5 guards
I
run through the door and
totally-
kill you.
I totally have Goliath racial accelerated climbing.
You immediately like just kind of take to it like a fish in water. You just and start to climb around. You can hear their footsteps running up, and they just down the stairway. You can hear them going down. You, Fora, you've gotten about halfway into this extremely like intricate, what looks like a throne room. There are pews along it, almost like a church. But in the very middle of it, there is a throne. You can see a somewhat of like a replica of the shield that King Gray that had been pointed out earlier is sitting above the throne, as if it's been kind of pushed onto it and hammered into it. It's beautiful red velvet and stretching out ornate like dragons carved into it, lions' heads carved into the armrest at the front of them. The legs are small like pikes and swords, and they rest on top of a shield themselves. As you pass, there are candles lit through every single row of these pews. Through the back, there are 2 massive sprawling tapestries. You can see a second level where guards are patrolling. You can count 4 guards, and roll me a perception check.
Fuck you, Jay.
What?
Yeah, 18.
Okay. As you like continue walking through and you're being led through, the guard next to you like seems incredibly nervous. Like his grip on you is somewhat shaking, and he starts to like lead you down a path to the right. You can see as you're going past these pews to a path to the right. There's like a kind of creaky, rusty-looking iron gate, just enough for one man to fit through. But off to your left, behind the throne and the banners, is a large like staircase that seems to lead on both sides up. And he just kind of quickly fumbles, unlocks the gate, and you begin to descend.
She puts a hand on his hand that's around her elbow, and she goes, "Are you okay, my friend? You are shaking."
The second you touch his hand, he's like beet red. Like just, yeah. like gingerly takes her hand. Yes, please don't touch. It's unguardly. And begins to like lead you down. He's like, come on.
No, I understand. It's okay. I'm still confused as to why I'm going down here when I didn't start the fire.
Oh, truth be told,
It's always burning since the world's been turning.
well, you were found at the scene of the crime, and people don't really like tieflings or other races, dwarves, gnomes. There's a lot of humans here, and for a tiefling dressed so nicely, some people might think you suspect in that you're not a beggar or.
No, they probably assume. Let's be honest. They probably assume I stole all of this.
You didn't, did you?
Of course not. No, I was actually shopping with my friends before this fire erupted out of nowhere. But you know what? It's okay. You're doing your job, and you know what? You are doing a fine job. I was wondering, though, I do have a request. Since I am just someone that you stole off of the street here, forgive me, is there another tiefling down here? Might be a friend of mine.
I'm not sure that there was 2 weeks ago. I don't know if she's down here though. Everyone that comes in from the ceremonies they're taken away to Castle Grey, Greywall's Tower. So, I'm not sure.
What is your name, my friend? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch it.
Never mind. That's not Gardley. Never mind. Come on. And like begins to like pull you down. We shouldn't be having this conversation. It's fine. And like really begins to tug on you now, and then you see like the immediate flush as in front of you there's been a guard like standing, and full beard, gray hair, like gray streaks through it, black streak through his beard and through his hair, just a singular one, with like a little bit more of a ornate looking set of armor. And he like brings him down. Right. Thank you. Appreciate it. What's you, tiefling? What's your name?
Oh, I'm Fora, and she extends a hand.
No need. Thank you young one, go and stop getting close to the prisoners. And he like reaches out and grabs you like really firmly and drags you down the hallway. It starts to bring you down. You pass through like a couple of rows of cells. It seems to be 6 in total, and he brings you to the farthest right one. As you're passing through, there's a couple of like limp arms hanging out. One of them like gaunt, almost to the bone, bloodied knuckles, and there seems to be like detritus leaking from another door, as if like somebody's thrown up or shit themselves. One of them lays open, the one at the far left end, and as you go into it, you can just see a near like half skeleton of a man just lying in the corner of it, yet to be cleaned up.
Can I use charm person on him?
Okay. Hold on, give me a sec.
While we were walking, I wanted to use charm person on him ever since he took me like that.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, you guys are walking down right now, and he's just taking you to the far back right. I don't know what kind of rolls you have to make for that, so give me 3 seconds here.
Okay. You must make a wisdom saving throw. The guard does.
Okay. I have to make the wisdom saving throw. It's all me, guys. All right. What's your spell DC?
My spell DC.
Yeah, you have on your second page under spells, top right.
It is 13.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. It fails. What are you saying to charm it?
I like your hair.
Okay. as you oh, thank you. Thank you. Got this gray streak in the market.
Yes, it's very nice. I do like I like the style of it.
Thank you.
I was wondering if perhaps you could show me where you got it done.
Well, oh, it's nighttime outside. With the panic out there, we couldn't go out there right now. I'll take you sometime tomorrow if you find me. Yeah? But we have to get you into the cell for now. So maybe when you get out of the cell, yeah?
What if I was in a different cell, perhaps? My friend is here, and I was curious if you would be able to tell me whether or not my tiefling friend.
Well, she wouldn't be down here. She'd be upstairs. Yeah, she'd be up in the king's quarters.
Why upstairs? Is there a chair or anything nearby?
Yeah, there's like as you guys are talking, kind of loosens his grip, and he begins to like walk back to where you had first met, or if we've been first met him. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, because Fora has him like
chair.
arm in arm, and she's walking upstairs with him.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys walk past the small desk that he had, go back out the creaky little iron.
Is there anything on his desk?
There's a couple of ledgers, a couple of keys, some candles, a weapon.
What weapon?
A weapon?
Short sword.
It's a Glock.
It's a fucking Uzi, bro.
Okay.
What are you doing? You guys come out back into the like very regal and elegant throne room. What are you doing?
Would you be able to take me upstairs, perhaps?
Oh yeah. I mean, we're not supposed to, but for you, anything, of course.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind.
As you guys set off, he immediately like veers to the right, towards the staircase that you had been at previously, or had seen previously. Sorry. You guys get to the foot of the stairs. You start to ascend. Randall, you have run down the length of the stairs. You've passed a couple of doors. There's one to the left of you. You can see in front of you where the spire ends, and it seems to like from where you are right now. You can see the front doorway. You can hear voices echoing from the room that the spire staircase leads out into.
Have I encountered anyone on my way down the stairs
There's
whatsoever?
been nobody. No, it was like a quick.
What about?
a minute walk.
Do I hear people coming down from up above?
Yes, you can hear the footsteps from above.
Okay. Can I take a really quick peek through the main door out into the main room behind the main entrance, basically the foyer or whatever?
Yeah, you
Like a quick peek.
As you peek out, you can
I
see
know that they're chasing me.
throne, beautiful pews, banner, second floor, a couple of guards. You see the doors. Okay. You see like the doors briefly open for a moment and then close as a guard like rushes through. And at the very far end, you can see Fora being led to the very far back right of the room and ascending a staircase as they go out of sight behind these banners and this throne. As the guard like comes out of the door, you want to like pop back in real quick? I'm assuming you are.
Yeah. I'm trying not to be seen,
yeah.
but I'm also kind of trying to gauge how far behind they are, basically. But I want to kind of hide there at the base of the stairs to try to get as much reconnaissance of the room as possible before just going in.
There is as the spire wraps around, like it seems
I could like duck back behind the stairs almost.
Yeah, it goes into itself. Yeah.
Okay, like underneath the stairs that I just came running down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna kind of pop back there and pull up my shield, almost to try to like in the shadows, just try to hide there.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a couple of like sacks. You have to move them really quick as you hear as they're coming down, like directly right above you. Roll me a stealth check as you jump in there and cover yourself with a sack or two. There's a moment where like the guards they come out and you just barely like put the last sack. You hold up your shield and you can like peeking through a hole in between a couple of them. You see the guard like, my shield, and they quickly set off into the main foray, talking.
So they're brutal, but they're also dumb. All right, good deal.
You guys are rolling well. You go though. You're on the.
And basically all the guys that were running down the stairs now do what?
You
pass
hear
by into the main. What do I hear basically after they get into the main room that I just saw Fora go in?
You hear four guards come down the stairs past you. The first one is one that commented on your shield. As you wait there a moment, you don't hear any other guards coming down. You don't hear the doors open again. You can kind of hear them having a small conversation, what seems like in the middle of the room. It's echoing around, but from where you are, you can't hear it well. You can roll me a perception check to try and glean some kind of info.
Absolutely.
You catch like a couple words about King Gray. You catch a couple words about like a threat, and one brief word of like somebody named Marcus. That's all it is in like the minute-long conversation that you've had.
But I hear the word. I hear the word Marcus.
You hear the word Marcus, yeah.
As soon as I hear the word Marcus, I'd like to extract myself from the sacks and brace myself against the door and peer around the side, the doorway, and see if I can spot who's talking.
Okay.
And who's saying the word Marcus.
Yeah.
Anything like that. Basically, if there's a small group of people and
yeah, there's 5 guards in the throne room now. 4 that had come down, 1 that had come through the door, and you quickly like run out, peek around. You can hear them now, like, who would have known? I had no idea that. His name is Marcus? I guess only the server was ever the one that called him that. Somebody came to the door, the city doors today, said just with reckless abandon, like a fucking idiot, they were going to kill Marcus. I believe it was Reg, the man that had been brought in today. Yeah, the one during the ceremony, yeah. He passed that up to his superior, and it somehow got back to Marcus. He's gone to the castle for 3 days while we root out this person. So after the fire dies down, be on the lookout for a small gnome and a pair of armor. He was accompanied by the tiefling I believe we captured. So we're gonna have to go down there and we're gonna have to interrogate her. And the big man. There was a massive man. You dealt with him earlier, didn't you? And you see like the one guard that Gotho, you wouldn't have known, I guess, Gotho had done it, but you see the guy kind of, like, nervously, like, yep. Mm-hmm. That's right. Well, you're going to have to find him again. We have to protect the city and make sure nobody comes in this castle.
When he says we're going to have to interrogate the tiefling, does he motion, when he says down there, does he motion towards the door opposite? Like, I saw...
Yeah, you trace the eyes, you see where, I believe, you see exactly where, not from where Fora was going, but to a small gate that seems to descend.
Okay. But I know that I've seen Fora go up the other way at this point. I already know that she's not down there. Within the last 2 minutes, I would have known that she had...
Yeah, you saw her, so you deduct that she's not there. And 2 of the guards, they immediately go down to the cells. One of them immediately runs up the stairs back to the throne room, and the rest just file out of the room. One of them coming back up the parapets. Or the spire, whatever the fuck they're called.
So the main hall, the throne room.
They all disperse, yeah. And Flipping over to Gotho. What are you doing? It's been a couple moments since they've gone through, hanging there, just making sure nobody else is coming. You can hear like the motion of guards and kind of a commotion at the front gate as they're coming in and out. And now the actual front gate, they see it opens up and you see 3 sets of guards come in now.
Okay, so I only waited maybe 4 seconds. Like after they ran in, I know that they're sprinting down the stairs to chase Randall. So basically, just wait, count a few seconds, and then jump back up. And then now I know Gotho, I could not see where Fora was going, but I'm confused about the layout of the castle because you said I'm at the spire.
You're on the spire, yeah.
But she was going in the far opposite end and then going up.
She was going here.
Spire.
She was going here through the front doors.
Where's here again?
Sorry. See the arrow? See the, I know. Hold on.
No, it just looks like a really weird smiley face. Like.
Hold on, I'll show you real quick. So this is currently the layout. You and Mittens are right there. You're like, I'd say like 10 feet. You're like 1 floor above him, and she came in the front door.
This is the actual main keep.
This is the main keep now. Yeah, you guys are outside of the walls.
All right. How much higher up does this tower go? Like in a general scale, how far up the tower am I?
You're about like halfway. It goes about another 10 to 20 feet up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well. Gotho's last instructions were you go high. So now that the guards ran past, starts moving up the stairs.
Okay.
To check the floor above.
Yeah, you start to run up, and like as you're running up, you hear like a set of feet kind of running out onto the walkway that you guys had just left. You come up to
shoot.
It's are you like rolling stealth at all? Or are you just running up?
He's walking at a regular pace and walking quietly, so I guess stealth.
Okay, so you don't run up. So just kind of walking up, try not to make any sounds from the stairwell or into the stairwell below. As you come up, you kind of peek into this like very squat room. There's a small table, there's a lamp, and you see like through a hole in the wall. There's a guard with a crossbow, just kind of like trained on the yard, and just unmoving and still.
Can I see what he's aiming at, or is that not a...
You would know immediately, like, this is exactly to the courtyard. He's just sitting there. It seems like every couple moments he, like, rests the crossbow on his shoulder, scratches himself, takes out a quick flask, and then he trains back down.
Okay. Okay, so this new floor that I'm on...
So you're like, still in the stairwell, and peeking up over it.
Okay. How much of this floor of the castle can I see? Like, is there rooms that I need to check?
It is just the one. It's the spire. You're like in the top of the spire.
Okay, so there's nothing else that there's no like room that I need to go check to see if the other tiefling is there.
It's just a spire.
I'm tempted to like choke the guy out, interrogate him for info.
Crossbow this.
So I'm just remembering that even if he turned and shot me with the crossbow, Gotho would just
fucking months, man.
Like seeing that this floor is like a waste of time.
Okay.
Continue like
this is the top.
Oh, this is as high as it goes?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm still confused as to the layout then because.
Okay, you ever play Dark Souls 1?
Yeah.
Okay, before you fuck that pig in the ass with your sword right after the bridge with the dragon.
It's a different game, Jay.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You cross the bridge with the dragon. There's a small little tower you can go up to with a black knight standing on top of it.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're in right now.
Okay.
You're at the top of it. There's a black knight standing there. This one just has a roof.
Okay. Are there other spires?
Yeah, there's 4 that you would see on each corner of the castle.
Okay.
This one is just trained looking down at the courtyard.
All right.
I don't know how else to explain it.
No, I guess I'm confused because you said that like Fora was being taken up, but
yeah,
like, I'm also going up.
This?
But now you're saying I've hit the top. So how is she going up?
You're at the front of the castle. She's at the back of the castle. There's more castle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whatever other section is left that I haven't explored yet, I guess I'm gonna go there. Although I really want to check this part out.
You can choke the guard out if you want to. You can try.
You know what? At this point,
What's the layout of the castle?
Draw me there. Like realizing that I can't really, since I can't really go any higher. I'm gonna just like slowly walk up behind the guard, walking as quietly as possible.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
And before I do this, perception to see if there's any other guards within line of sight.
There is not. It's literally like it can barely fit this man and a small stool. It's just a watch post for a crossbow. Give me your stealth
perception
check.
Anyway, just in case.
Give me your stealth check. As you kind of come up from the stairwell and you place 1 foot, the guard immediately and just turns around and fires. I need you to roll me initiative.
Okay.
Jeez.
This country.
This country. Oh. Fucking. You had to go for the choke out. Hold on, let me see. Okay. He rolled a 12, so he's gonna go first. Fires. Bolt flies at you. He rolls a 5, so just immediately caught off, just flies right past your forehead. And you just like this moment where he's like, oh!
Can I catch it anyway? Like even if it were going past me?
Go ahead and catch it. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, where's my... Hold on, I gotta remember how to roll it.
While he's looking that up, Jay, do I hear this from the bottom of the stairwell directly down?
No, you can roll me a perception check.
I'll roll a perception.
Has to be a pretty damn good one.
19. How's 19?
You hear like
19.
echoing through, you hear, oh! And it just gets,
Holy fuck, did he grab my arrow?
What's your role you have to do for your fucking monk stuff? I looked it up yesterday.
I
had a feeling.
For your fucking monks.
I had a goddamn feeling.
I can't remember I was looking it up. So it's 1d10 plus dex mod plus monk level. So...
it's 1d10 plus...
1d10 plus... 3 plus 2. Okay, well actually, I have to roll this versus his damage. He didn't do any damage, so I assume I succeed automatically.
Yeah, we'll just give it to you because it's cool as fuck. So yeah, he shoots and it's going by you, but you catch it. For a moment, he's like, oh, so.
And
he immediately goes to load another crossbow as if he's like, oh fuck, sorry.
As soon as he does that, like catching it, but then rushing forward and like putting my hand, which is probably bigger than his head, just covering his face with it and pushing him into the wall and going, shh, or I rip off your head.
Okay. Roll me a. I'd say, give me a.
And staring at him through my bear hood cloak with my glowing red eye, holding his arrow.
So you just caught from point blank range.
Okay. Give me an athletics check versus his to grapple him in this small way. Why do I even try? You immediately slam against the wall like as he's going to load. He has no way to stop you. Just slam him against the wall. You hear a hard crack, and he's.
You talk, you die. Understand?
Drops a crossbow off to the side, clangs down the stairwell a little bit.
I'm holding him at an angle. I'm not like lifting him up off his feet, but pushing him up to the wall where most of his weight is being supported by my arm instead of his own feet. So he's like held up, almost like on his tiptoes, sort of.
And you got him by the mouth, right?
Yeah, I'm covering his face.
Okay.
I'm looking for a tiefling. Tell me where she is. Not the one from today. And then, like, moving my thumb far enough off his mouth to allow him to talk, but staring into his eyes.
King's Quarters. Don't kill me, please. King's Quarters. They brought it there 2 weeks ago. King's Quarters. It's probably dead, though.
Why dead?
They all die.
Why? Who kills?
Marcus.
Fuck. Oh, sorry.
Of course.
Marcus.
The king.
The king? Did you just say the king?
You knew it. I called it. Marcus!
And we're going to take our first break right there.
Okay.
God damn it.
I called it last week!
Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh, this is hard not having all the
remember
tools.
2 weeks ago when I asked, did we ever learn the king's first name?
No.
Fucking King
We never
Marcus!
did. We never learned it. We never learned it. Yeah.
Oh my
All
god,
right.
it's gonna be so hard not to metagame this shit.
I know, with all three of us being in 3 separate areas, it's like, okay, what do
Damn
I know
it.
exactly? Yeah.
I know it's. I'm working on getting you guys back together.
Like, I want to
or-
run
or
up
maybe
the stairs
not,
and be
but
like, Goto, let's go.
this is.
Yo,
I mean, this
I
is
found out Marcus is the king.
this is the shit that you guys put me in when you all fucking split up.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna be back in 5 minutes. We're gonna take our first break of the night. It might be a longer session tonight. I have no idea, but thanks so much for coming out. I'll see you guys in about 3 to 5. All right.